Hello and welcome to this video. So in this video, we're going to learn about the order of operations, how we can go about a problem that involves many operations like addition, multiplication, subtraction, division, all in one problem. So let's begin by looking at an example. So let's say we have 3 plus 4 times 7. Now, if we have two people working on this problem and one person decides to do it this way, so 3 plus 4 is equal to 7, and then 7 times 7 is equal to 49. Yeah. So that person decides to start with 3 plus 4 and then the answer multiplied by 7, and then another person decides to do it this way. First multiply 4 by 7 to get 28, and then add 3 to get 31. Now, which of these two people is correct? Now, it turns out that there cannot be two different answers to the same problem. So there has to be a rule that we need to follow so that we can all get one answer. Instead of having two different answers, we all have one common answer. So this rule is going to help us work out such problems that involve many operations. Now in this rule, we're going to use an acronym that is commonly referred to as BODMAS. Yeah, the BODMAS rule. So I'm going to write it like this. So BODMAS. And then I'm going to tell you what each letter represents. So the first letter, which is B, stands for brackets. So whenever there are brackets in an operation, you need to first work out whatever is inside those brackets before anything else. And then we have O. So O stands for others. So when we talk of others, we're talking about operations like squares, cubes, cube roots, square roots, and so on. Then D stands for division. M stands for multiplication. Then A stands for addition. And finally S stands for subtraction. So that is the order that we're supposed to follow when we're working out such questions. Now, let's go back to our example. So in this example, we only have two operations, that is addition and multiplication. So when you look at that order, multiplication comes before addition. So you're supposed to do multiplication first, and then the answer that you get, you have to add the 3. So between these two people who had worked it out, one got 49 and the other one got 31. So who got it right? So the one who started with multiplication, that is 4 times 7, and then got 28, and then added the 28 to 3 to get 31 was correct. Why? Because multiplication should come first before addition in the BODMAS rule. So I would like us to do some more examples. Let's do some more examples. So let's have this example. Let's have 5 times 3, then plus 6 divided by 2. So 5 times 3 plus 6 divided by 2. So when you look at this problem, there are 3 different operations. There's multiplication, there's addition, and there's subtraction. So let's go back to the rule. So when you look at the rule, division should come first, followed by multiplication, and then finally addition. So you'd have to divide first, then you multiply, and then you add. So let's do that. So let's start by dividing 6 by 2. So 6 divided by 2 is 3. Yeah. So once we get the answer, we replace that operation with the new found answer. So we don't write the 6 again, we don't write the 2 again. We now replace the whole of that operation with 3. So the new operation is going to be 5 times 3 plus 3. So we only have the times and the plus now. So we can work out the times or the multiplication. So 5 times 3. So 5 times 3 is 15. 15 is going to replace the whole of that operation. So 15 and then plus 3. So 15 plus 3 is going to be equal to 18. So 18 is going to be the answer to that problem. So let's do one more example that has almost all the operations. So let's have that. So as you can see, we almost have all the operations. We have addition, we have multiplication, we have subtraction, we have division, we have the brackets, and we also have a square. So you can see we have 3 squared. So we have to follow the order of operations to work it out. So let's go back here. So let's follow that order. So let's start with brackets. So we work out whatever is inside that bracket. So inside the bracket we have 2 plus 1, which is 3. And remember what I told you, once you are done with an operation, make sure you replace that operation with the answer that you get to avoid repeating working out an operation. So what I would suggest, after you're done with an operation, substitute or replace that operation with the answer and then write the new operation again. So the new operation is going to be 12 plus 3 squared times 6 and then minus 3 divided by 3. Okay, so we are now done with the brackets. So let's go to the second operation, which is others. So others, for this case, we have the square. So we said others can be squares, square roots, cubes, and so on. So we have a 3 squared. So what is 3 squared? 3 squared is 9. So that means that the operation is going to be 12 plus 9 then times 6 minus 3 divided by 3. So let's move on to the next operation, which is division. So division, here we have to divide 3 by 3. So 3 divided by 3 is just 1. So we can replace that operation with 1. And now our new operation is going to be 12 plus 9 times 6 minus 1. So you can see our problem is becoming smaller as we move each step. Then we have to do the multiplication. We now have 9 times 6. 9 times 6 is 54. So we can replace that operation with 54. So the new operation is going to be 12 plus 54 take away 1. And now we just need to add 12 plus 54, which is just 66, and then we take away 1, and that means the answer is going to be 65. So that is how to go about problems involving many operations. So make sure you follow that order, which is the BODMAS rule. So that is how to go about it. Thank you so much for watching, and let's meet in the next video. Goodbye for now.